뜻대로 밀어야 넌 앞을 즐기지 오늘은 널 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 또 착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah running every day Yeah 손으로 모아 play Yeah yeah Look 나름
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting... edition of NBA Ball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And the Magic start out with a ball. Pass to Carter. Walker with it. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Walker with it. Picked up by Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Now here's Harden. Here he goes. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. So when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Here's Orlando. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Carter. Back to Isaac. Here's Bull. Outside Walker. Picked by Carter. Walker with it. Picked up by Embiid. Embiid brings a double team. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Pass to Bull. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Wagner outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And now the Sixers on the break. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Orlando trailing here. Outside Walker. Here's Bo. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Isaac with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Timeout for the Sixers.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Melton outside. Back to Harden. Six to shoot. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Magic. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Orlando. Pass to Nie. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Orlando leading. Here's Banchero. Now Wiseman. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Harold. Harden with it. Started now by Wiseman. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
From 6-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Now here is Harold. Back to Melton. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Harden. That went off the back iron and out.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The crossover. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
On the wing, Isaac. Missed inside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Maxey. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now Embiid. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
There's a screen. Pass to Carter. Back to Hampton. Here's Banchero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
The three-pointer off the mark. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. B.A.?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And the free throw, no good. Larkas, with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward. Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Bol. Pass to Hampton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bol. Checked by Tucker. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Melton.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Harris's shot is good.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Here's Hampton. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bold. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
And the shot goes down. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now here's Harris. Outside Maxey. And here's Embiid. He goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Here's Suggs. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Sixers leading.
Magic foul. Jalen Suggs. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. In for the Magic.
A minute 29 left in the second quarter. Niang inside. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And the basket by Harrell.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is, and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
It's stolen by Thibault. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
That's to Harrell. Oh, and the jam by Harrell.
Very few guys throw it down with as much force as Harrell does. That's a dynamic play above the rim.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Man, aggressiveness displayed there by Isaac on his dunks. A high-flying forward who really packs it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workmanlike approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Outside for Harden. To the left wing. Wiseman with a steal. That'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Philadelphia with it. The lead is 2. Here's Maxey. Scores after the quick crossover. Maxey's got 13.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Bol. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, No, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. This for the tie! And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Now here's Harris. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Harris with it. Clock at 6. To the middle. Outside for Harden.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Bol. Wagner, left side. Outside, Walker. Oh, it's no good! That would have tied it. Close game here in Philadelphia.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Into the lane. And it's blocked by Isaac. Out of bounds, it'll be magic ball.
Your 76er, D'Anthony Melton.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Bol, no good. And so here is Philadelphia. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Back to Melton. Wagner with a steal. Here's Isaac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Harrell. Back to Melton. Harrell down low. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. They shoot again.